In the previous video, we created a service order and added a couple inventory items to the order as shown on the Order Items tab. We need to make sure we are reserving stock from our warehouses for this order. There are a few different ways you can do this. One way is to click Actions, Inventory Allocation. The Material Allocation window shows you the material on your service order. The Item Status column is what we need to look at. The goal is to get all of your material to the status of reserved. If your material has a status of allocated, you will need to click the Select icon. The window that opens shows all stock available in your warehouses for that material. This particular material was a serialized item, so we can select the specific serial number and select which warehouse we want the stock to come from. Notice once the stock is selected, the status went from allocated to reserved. Another status you may see is Has JIT items. If you see this status, this means there isn't any stock available in the default warehouse for that item, or you will probably need to place a purchase order. You can check other warehouses first by clicking the Select icon. Notice in this window we have no stock, so we will need to place a purchase order for this material. In another video, we will discuss placing purchase orders in more detail. In this scenario, we'll quickly create a purchase order for this one item we don't have in stock. Click Save in the Material Allocation window. To create the PO, click Actions, Create PO for JIT-only items. SME is creating a purchase order for the material with the status of Has JIT items. The purchase order is created for the default vendor assigned to that inventory item, which is something your SME administrator will set up. Now that the PO was created, I'm going to open the Material Allocation window again. Notice the item status went from Has JIT items to Has Ordered items. To jump to the purchase order, go to the Purchase Orders tab and double-click on the PO. SME will jump to the Inventory module with the purchase order open. For more information on purchase orders, please view the purchase order video. For now, I'm going to receive the stock on the purchase order. Go to the PO Items tab and receive the items into stock. Once all items are received on the purchase order, the PO closes. Let's go back to the service order we are working on. I'll click Actions, Inventory Allocation. Notice the item status for the material went from Has Ordered items to reserved. The stock received on the purchase order was automatically reserved for this service order. Now that all the material is reserved for the order, your next step may be to schedule your technician to go on site. The next video will explain how to schedule your technicians.